last but not least, increase your fasting and prayer. It's never enough. You're not there yet. I don't care how many dreams you can have in one night. I don't care how well you can interpret the Bible. I don't care how many soft and tender moments with Father that you have. It's never enough. I've said many times that the Lord has said, whatever we think we will need to get through the end times, we are going to need 100 times more than that. Increase the fasting and prayer. For those who haven't even started, it's about time you started. You don't need to ask, how do I fast? You start by giving up a meal. Because if you just go and plunge into a 3-day fast when your body has never been without food, your glycemic index is going straight through the floor, and then that's you fainting at work. You ease yourself into it. The same way that people build up tolerance at the gym, it's the same thing you do here. And I was meditating on this the other day, and I was saying that, Lord, carnal athletes, and Apostle Paul said this. He said that men will train their body and lose so much weight and put so much effort in for an earthly crown that they are striving to. They work so hard to be excellent. But he says that physical exercise profits the body only a little, but spiritual discipline, it's priceless. Everybody and their mother is intermittent fasting. But the minute you're supposed to be fasting for righteousness, fasting to overcome a lust problem, fasting so that you can finally be able to, that last thread of smoking, that final thread of smoking that is tied to you, attached to you, it doesn't want to let go of you, that final little vape pen for you to fast for 2 to 3 days, less food, maybe water only, maybe coconut water, maybe half water and half juice, tea, a little fruit when you feel that you're about to pass out, not enough to strengthen you back to full strength. You're not supposed to be at full strength. The entire point of fasting is to humble the vessel that the Spirit of God breaks out in his power. The whole point of fasting is for his strength to become yours. And the best way to do that is to humble the body, to lessen the intake, to lessen the food. You're not fasting to starve to death. That's the wrong intention. You are saying, God, I am mature enough to understand that this thing is a machine and the fuel it takes is not gas. It doesn't run on what some people call fuel. It runs on food. Therefore, I am going to lessen the intake of what this body loves so that there can be an increase of what the Spirit desires. The Holy Spirit is what the Spirit desires. The Spirit witnesses that we are his children. It cries out, Abba. It cries out, Father. That's what the Holy Spirit wants. The Holy Spirit wants communion. The Holy Spirit wants fellowship with the Most High. The Holy Spirit wants to be blended with God. The Holy Spirit wants to come home. The Holy Spirit wants to come home. The Holy Spirit doesn't want to be with you in the strip club. It doesn't want to be with you zoned out like a veggie in front of 22 parts of some pointless Netflix series or TikTok series. The Holy Spirit wants to be building up itself in its most holy faith. But the hindrance is the flesh. So the flesh needs to be put under so that the Spirit can come up. And fasting is a great way to do that. It's a great, excellent, perfect way to do that. 1 meal a day, and then after a short while, 2 meals, and then after a short while, the whole day. You can fast and you can finish at 8 o'clock. You can fast and you can start again eating the next day. This is what I was saying to God. For an intermittent fasting app, just to gain some pointless badge, they're willing to starve themselves into a new body shape. But for you, it's suddenly too hard. It's suddenly too impossible. The Spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Why, God? Why are you not our priority? Why is that? Only you know.